Hello, I'm Stan Boney.
I'm Lindsay Watson. A man familiar with viewers of PBS informed and entertained a large crowd tonight in Youngstown.
Dr. Henry Louis Gates Jr. spoke at Stambaugh Auditorium. He's best known for tracing people's roots, and he spent part of his talk tracing his own roots. Dr. Henry Louis Gates Jr. It's our top story tonight at 10. Using his trademark cane, Dr. Henry Louis Gates Jr. walked onto the Stambaugh Auditorium stage, telling the audience of 1,200 people that he'd never been to Youngstown before. But he remembered a family in his hometown talking about it.
And they used to come back for the annual colored picnic, paper mill picnic, as we called it. And so they were from this magical place called Youngstown, and I always wanted to go to Youngstown. And so
Gates played a video of his popular PBS program, Finding Your Roots, which traces the ancestry of celebrities. When Ed O'Neill's clip appeared, there was applause.
Who do I come from?
Yeah, and how can you ever find out? Well, I was told I couldn't.
For genealogists, he's a rock star.
Youngstown's Stacy Adger is a genealogist and historian who came early to get her picture taken with Henry Louis Gates because the work Gates does is important.
You didn't just land here in 2024. You had ancestors that came before you, and their stories sometimes are just fascinating and riveting.
So I grew up in a factory town, a paper mill town.
Gates grew up in Piedmont, West Virginia. He described himself as a country boy.
The first day of deer season was a holiday. When you're 12, you got a 410. This is not exactly the typical African-American experience. You know what I'm talking about?
Gates showed a picture of Jane Gates, who he was introduced to as a young boy and told by his father to never forget. It was Jane Gates' picture that led him to his fascination with genealogy. Gates has written books and produced films, and he teaches at Harvard, where he requires respect from his students.
I've had students come up to me at Harvard and say, well, what am I supposed to call you? And I look at them and say, do not hesitate to call me Professor Gates. What is wrong with you?
Dr. Gates said Piedmont, West Virginia was a mix of Irish and Italians with a few blacks. He said he didn't realize he was poor until he went to Yale and took a sociology class.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lindsay Watson. Thanks for watching the WKBN 27 First News YouTube channel. If you want more video news, subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the WKBN 27 First News app for breaking news alerts.